Hello, hello, welcome back to my channel. This message is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's see what Spirit has for you guys, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Please only take messages that resonate you will know intuitively. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Spirit guys, give me messages. So, someone's secrets is coming out of the closet, okay? So a lot of people are talking about something that could be exposing someone, or someone feels exposed. Okay, someone is afraid of their feelings. Okay. If you have friends around you where you can't express your feelings openly, those are not your friends. You just need to move around, or just don't tell them how you feel about anything. Okay, because if they cannot give you any form of good advice about how you feel about a person, place, or thing, you just don't need to be around them. Because I don't think when you express your feelings to a friend, they're supposed to laugh. They're supposed to actually give you like some form of advice or feedback about whatever it is that you're feeling. So you can know that you're making the best decision for you, or whatever the case may be. We got missing piece and puzzle, astral travel, and upgrade. Someone know that if they make this move, that it'll be a change in their life. So people around this person could be like, how do you know that you're going to change with this person? Or how do you know that you're going to be this and that and third with this person? Like, this person could be like just selling you dreams and this and the third. First off, when you step in this divine connection, if people have been wanting to know what it's really it's about you stepping into your own independence, becoming your own boss, okay? You have your own career and business, 144, and your personalism. So when you come together, either y'all decide to come together and collaborate and make a business together, or y'all still run your own separate, like y'all have your own separate things going on, but y'all are together. Like, y'all get what I'm saying? So it's up to you and your person if y'all want to build a legacy together pertaining a job or a business or whatever. Like, you get what I'm saying? So some people probably like, how you know if you're going to do this, that, and the third? What you mean? God gives you and this person the ideas, and y'all just use them to create whatever that is. It could be anything. 222. Okay? Like, how would anybody else create and start something to become where they need to be? Like, I don't understand these people. Like, what are they saying? Like, what are they trying to say? Just because y'all don't have that mindset or that mentality to do those things don't mean that this person don't. Man or woman. That's why I say, who is these people? Like, they don't have no type of form of positive encouragement at all. Like, that's the reason why you don't have as much creativity, because they're trying to lower your imagination. They're trying to, like, stop you from using your imagination. That's how you become creative. Like, that's how you generate millions and shit like that. Is you using your imagination to create. To come up with different ideas. Like, you go to a friend and you tell them, oh, this is what I want to do. And then they tell you, like, they laugh you on your face. Like, ha, ha, ha. Like, you tell them your dreams and they be like, bruh. Like, they look at you like it's funny because they don't see it in their self, so they're not going to see it either. 333, those not the people you need to be around. Just period. You should want some people to encourage you and see that same vision that you see, whether if they don't see it, but it's to the point where though you got to put it in a way to where these people can see it. Because eventually, as long as you see it for yourself and for the other person, it can manifest. It can happen. Okay? So stop letting other people laugh at you because they don't see what you see. They're not supposed to, once again. Okay? These people are like not fully conscious enough to be aware of what it is that they're like grasping right now. I don't care what people say, like, because some people, like, when you open up to them and say this is what you're about to do, they don't take it seriously. Like, some people will real life laugh and be like, what made you come up with that idea? Or what made you say that or feel this way? And it's like, what you mean? That's because you have an imagination. 444. You're unique. You're different. So they don't have an imagination. Because their mind is stuck on one, like, a certain capacity, a way of being or thinking or feeling or whatever. Okay, how can I explain this? Like, going back to the artificial intelligence shit. Some people don't have feelings and emotions, bro. They're so narcissistic, so they don't know how to feel. So when it comes to expressing themselves, they won't be able to express themselves. It would be hard. It'll be like the grossest thing they ever in their life tried or imagined or did, because they're not willing to feel. Or they try to, like, they suppress their feelings and emotions so much that it became to like a hard exterior or a hard interior. So it's like it's hard to crack that person open, or to even get to the inner parts of them, because they done created like something that's dead within them. Like, I don't know how to explain it, y'all. It's just like beyond me the way these people are just dead inside. Like, you just dead. You a corpse. Like, how are you even functioning at this point? You're the walking dead, bruh. Like, you ain't got no feelings, no emotions. You ain't got nothing. 555. Like, I'm just saying, like, you don't. Like, we all need feelings and emotions to be a human. Like, what are you? Like, what? I don't get it. That's why nowadays, if you don't accept me or understand me, oh well, I'm not going to force you to do none of those things. I know how to move around. Like, I don't even force friends and family to understand why I do tarot, or why I dress like this, or why I like my hair like that. Like, that's the way I express myself. Like, I be having people ask me, like, why you don't have a job? And I'm like, huh? Like, don't get me wrong, I worked before in my life. But it's not for me, because I feel like every time I get a job or I do something, it's like I'm overly, like, working more than other people. It's like I'm always advanced. Like, I'm always doing something too fast. And it's like everybody always trying to, like, slow me down. And it's like, yeah, this not for me. Or they trying to tell me, like, oh, if you feel like you need to be doing this, that, and the third, and get your own business. So it's like, cool, why not? Like, I'm already doing that anyway. Like, what are you saying? I'm trying to help you guys out, so y'all can help me out. Like, I know how to be humble and still have a regular job. But it's just not for you. Like, after a while, when you awaken too much and you got yourself out of the matrix, it's like, you will see where you don't even fit in no more to even work for somebody. Just period. And yeah. So let's go for Virgo. Two of Cups and the Page of Cups in reverse. Why is this Page of Cups in reverse? So someone is feeling, they're no longer shy or something like that. Okay? So if someone was shy, they're getting out of that with the Hermit card. Whoa, why is this card in reverse? Seven of Swords in reverse, King of Pentacles in reverse with the Five of Wands. Some of you could have stopped fighting or chasing or arguing after the King of Pentacles in reverse. For others of you, this could be like your baby's dad or something like that. The Four of Wands, yeah, you could have been living with this person. Or in a home with this person. Why is this Four of Wands here? Three of Swords. Yeah, for some of you, this is an ex. Why does this person keep popping up in y'all energy? Okay? Maybe because you're about to be in a new relationship, this person is bitter with the Page of Cups in reverse. I'm tired of picking up this energy. Yeah, the Star card, y'all heal from this person. Can we get new energy, Spirit? Six of Pentacles. For some of you, this person owe you back child support, or they owe you money, or they don't pay child support, or they don't take care of their kids, or it's something that they're doing that they don't do. Five of Swords, Ten of Swords. So someone is coming over as like Father of the Year, but they're really like a deadbeat. Okay. What? What's this Ten of Swords? I don't like this energy. Or this is what's gossip that's going on around somebody. This gotta be lies, bro. This is lies, bro. Somebody is trying to like run somebody's name through the dirt. What energy was that I picked that up on? Leo? No, Aquarius or Cancer or Leo or Taurus or something. Please just check it out. Like, it's somebody's like trying to run somebody's name through the dirt, trying to make somebody seem like they're a deadbeat mom or a deadbeat parent. Like they don't do for their kids. Somebody trying to make it seem like you a hoe. Somebody is just miserable. And this is an ex, bruh. This person cannot be this sad. They want their few seconds of fame, y'all. I'm telling you. Somebody is trying to trigger you. You're not even triggered. You're healed. That's why it's funny as shit. Oh, okay. It makes sense. My spirit say humor. Laugh a bit. Okay. Ha, ha, ha. I'll be laughing. Okay, jokes on this person. Like, what's wrong with it? What's up with it? Y'all used to be in a relationship with this person or used to live with this person or y'all put this person out or something like that. So someone definitely got put out because they broke up with their ex. And someone has to find somewhere to go. But they have a lot of stuff. 10 of Wands. This person played mind games with you, betrayed you. And they want to reach out to you and say something to you or explain themselves to you. Something is going on here. Okay? Virgo. That's what's hidden with the Hermit card. That's stuff that's happening behind the scenes, behind closed doors. Like, this is what's not being spoken. This is like unspoken words. Someone felt like they made a mistake with you because they did you wrong. Yeah. Sheesh. Okay. Yeah, look. But that was how it was supposed to happen. Yeah. That was this person's karma. Whatever this breakup was, it was supposed to end like that. This person knew it was going to happen like that. It was like a tower. I've been saying that for the longest. Like, when you stand with somebody and you know it's over, whoever is in charge of whatever the household or whatever the case may be, you know you're bound to like be put out. Like, you should have known that it was coming. I would have just been more prepared. You can't get. I don't want to, like, I'm not trying to sound like this. Okay, now I'm sounding insensitive. Please, just not trying to say it like that. This is like more so tough love. Okay? Because, okay, I'm going to just give y'all my testimony when it happened. So y'all can see where I'm coming from, because everything happened for a reason. Because when things happen like that, it's God showing us that He has better for us. And where we was at is not where we're supposed to be stuck at for too long. Because we can outgrow certain situations. And then it's like when we try to stay somewhere for too long, because we feel like we don't have no choice, God will make a choice for us. Like, He will choose for us. I'm telling you. So it's best for us to just do it when He's asking, or we just gonna let the tower fall. You feel me? That's what I said. I'm gonna give y'all my little testimony as well too. 1313. But I'm not gonna like rebel it yet. Okay? I'm actually, because it's actually exciting, y'all. Like, it's like something new, because I know everything is lining up. So like when I do be disappearing sometimes 1333 and I don't get on here right away like how I used to when I first wake up, get myself together and I post, it's because I'm doing other things like yeah. Anyway, so what I'm saying is with this person, it was just gonna happen anyway. And I like this person energy because they ain't trying to avoid it or nothing. It's just maybe because this person had when this tower hit, it was like they didn't have anything. So that's probably what's making this person like feel kind of insecure to come towards you. Because this person feel like that they need to have something to come towards you. No, Spirit just wants this person to come towards you as they are, even if they don't have anything. That's why I said people be missing the concept of what a spiritual journey is. You're supposed to go to your lowest and to get to where you're not going to get the 10 of Pentacles if you're coming in already with something. That's not how they work. That's why it's called starting from the bottom, now we here. That's what that means. You gotta start from the mud and work yourself to the top. Some of y'all like, oh, this is the process. It's gonna take too long. No, that's why you're being partnered up with a divine counterpart. It's like two master builders. Okay, you gotta check and see which your okay, I'm not trying to say it wrong. What's your life path number? And that's by adding up your birthday. If I'm saying it right. Like the month, the year, the date. The month, the date, and the year. Yeah. And that's how you will know. And then you read it. And you figure out what that number means. Because when you are a divine masculine, you already is someone that is supposed to build your own anyway. Build your own foundation, your own stability. So yeah, this was going to happen anyway. Because this is God's way of showing you that just because you went through this fall, this setback, or not having doesn't mean that you're going to be like that forever. It's just certain things you can't take with you when you're starting something new. When you're starting over, you can't take nothing from the past with you. None of that stuff. Because it's contaminated. It's too contaminated. It's just going to continue to keep you in a low vibration. It's going to keep draining you. So some of these things we got to let go. I'm telling y'all, I'm going to give y'all my testimony. Y'all. It's coming very soon. Like, that's why I said some things God be already preparing us for. But if you are obedient and you listen, you will already know the plans. You will already know what's to come before it happens. Because you'll be prepared. Like especially if you've been feeling it, you've been getting the urgency to just be like, I already know this about to come, so I'm just about to be like. But it's like, it's best to already know. So when it happens, you won't be as upset or you won't be as mad. Because you already knew. That's just maybe you probably feel like you should have prepared a little bit sooner. That's probably what it is. Like you should have just already started getting your shit in motion of out of there or from around there, 17. And maybe you're probably like, now why I'm putting my stuff at? Or, you get what I'm saying? Like, I understand. Because I say I ain't want to come off like insensitive. Okay? But it's like if I'm sitting up here babyfying you and trying to make excuses for you as my divine counterpart, whether you, like this in general, male or woman, if we make excuses for y'all divine masculines, you're not going to learn the lesson that you're supposed to learn. I wouldn't be a divine feminine if I did that. Like, just give you excuses and just let you run with it. Like, no, you got to see the lesson of why you had to leave that with nothing. Because look how corrupt you were when you was with it and when you had those things. Like, it was consuming you more. Like, that had more of your attention than God. And now that you had to go through this ending like this, God is getting your attention. And you will understand why you had to go through this tower like this. With nothing. It happens to the best of us, I'm telling you. Like, that's why they always say this minor setback for a major come up. That's what that is. You just have to be willing to believe it and see it for yourself. Because I can sit up here and inspire you, uplift you, motivate you, and tell you all the good dreams and visions. But you got to see the visions for yourself of where you want to go. And where you're trying to be. And where you're heading. Like, I'm telling you, sometimes, like, God can do things in mysterious ways. This little ending you had, it can be like, okay, now you lost an apartment with someone that you was committed or married to, and you move into a big-ass house. You see how that is? And then now, it always be like that, bruh. It's always like that. It'd be like, damn, all I had to do was just walk away and leave this person, and now all these beautiful things start coming into my life. It's always like that. That's why I say you guys start seeing it from that point of view, 1919. Because it's like, when you're with someone, these things that we be trying to get when we're with somebody, it's just not going to work. Because it's not for us to build those aspirations on a foundation like this. Like, just period. It's just going to keep being a tower. Every time you're trying to work on something or get something or build your finances if you're wondering why it always goes right back out. Because as soon as you get it, it's not meant to be staying in, it's not meant to generate in that area. I hope that makes sense. Because I had to learn that way too. I'm not going to tell y'all anything I didn't experience. I'm telling you. I was in a karmic merge. Okay? And everything that I've been wanting to do, I was still working on my passions and still going towards my dreams and my visions. But it's just the person that I was trying to do it with. It's like nothing ain't seemed to get off the ground. It was just like we back at square one. Like, damn. Okay. Then it's like, all right, we're going to try this again. Maybe it just wasn't the right time. And it just be like, no, maybe God is telling you that's not the foundation to build that shit with. Just period. He will give you your seasons like where it's time for you to build it yourself. And then it's time for you to build it with someone else. Because you got to remember, like, even when we have certain thoughts and feelings and emotions and we might not speak them out loud, God still hears what it is that we want. Because it's our heart's desires. It's something that's deep within them. Right? If you've been wanting like a real relationship, a real family, a real home, something that's real, He will give you that. Because that's what you cried for. Deep within you, whether you spoke it out loud. As I say, your cries are being heard, whether you say them out loud or you don't. He hears you behind closed doors, whether you're around people or not. You think He doesn't? He does. So that's why He moves you out of certain situations and lets you go without, so you can know when you do have it this go around and it's the right way, because it's built on real foundations. It will be able to stand the test of time. It will not be like, oh, everything is just crumbling every fucking 5, 10, 15, or 5 months or 2 months and shit like that, or 2 weeks and 5 weeks. It'll be real. It won't be fake. Because you won't have somebody watching you get the money coming in and then they ask you for it and it goes like, what the fuck is the purpose? Like, come on, man. That person's supposed to be like, whatever you're getting, invest in yourself. Put it into yourself. It shouldn't be like, oh, what you're getting is mine too. Yeah, that's cool. But I'd rather you put it in towards yourself before giving it to me. I don't know, any relationship I ever been in, I couldn't even twist my mouth to ask for money, bro. I just couldn't. Bro. I just couldn't. Like, I had so many people tell me, like, you want anything? You like people that like me, that dated me, they be like, you want anything? Sometimes I say, yeah, just something simple. Give me some water. But other than that, it'd be like, nah. Or anytime in a relationship, I just couldn't twist my mouth to ask for it, bro. I just couldn't. I guess because I always had my own when it came to a relationship, so it's like anything that I wanted to get, I do. But I'll always be the first one that's quick to buy you some food or ask you, do you want something? But when it comes to me, I'm always like, no. So you see how God be bringing people into your life is because them things have to be given back to you. You could have been the person that was always on the receiving end, so now it's time for you to give. Or you could have been the person that was always on the giving end, so now it's time for you to receive. You see? It has to be reciprocal. Like, you can't be the only one that's just dishing out and giving all the time. Like, no. So, don't get mad at what happened or what's happening. Because someone is really thinking that they have to have something to like, be with you or come around you. Like, they feel less of a man if they don't have to. See, that's why Spirit is breaking your ass out of this pride and ego. That's why Spirit is breaking your ego or breaking your pride or something like that. Like, you're going through an ego death. Okay? Like, your person understands. Whether it's a man or female, a man or a woman, it don't matter. Because that doesn't make you. And it shouldn't break you neither. It should just, like, make you become more stronger and more wiser. That's it in that song. I would hope so. You feel me? I would hope so. It makes you guys become wiser. Because you're not the only person that's going through this lifetime. I'm pretty sure all of the chosen is going through this. Okay? Everyone that has been chosen to step on their path and do what they're called to do as far as their life purpose and their mission. Okay? Because that's God's way of rebooting us. It's a redo, it's a restart from what we was already programmed and system to be in. Period. Okay? I don't want to just be rapping. I ain't about to be rapping. Yeah, I go get the rapping and shit. It's just to restart us from the programming that we was in. Okay? Something that's so outdated. Okay? And it's like, this is, some of us, we already accepted. We understand this is our last stream. Because in that time of isolation with the Most High and healing and getting yourself back together, you was already building yourself to be in this Queen or King of Pentacles energy. I'm telling you, with this time with God, you was already building yourself. You was already creating and establishing who you are. You was already making a name for yourself. So whatever the past is, it cannot come with you where you're going. Because you already healed that outdated way of thinking, being, wait. I can't even get out that you already finished that old way of thinking, being, and ways. So you cannot take that with you to the new earth, just basically. Okay? This new earth is all about inventors. Okay? We are inventors who has the passion, the motive, and the drive to create whatever it is we put our mind to. That's the new earth that we're going into. Not something that's outdated and we need the system and we need to be plugged in. We need chips, because that's what most people are going to be in. They're going to be chips. And for some of you, that's like the system, the government assistance and stuff like that. If you're still stuck on that, you're getting the chip. Ain't no ifs, ands, buts about it. That's why when the COVID-19 started, it was time for people to realize, shift their perspective into gear. Like, it was time to, like, you step in the driver's seat and you take back control of your life. That's what that is. Reclaim your independence. And I don't know what y'all was over here doing. Y'all sleeping. Y'all just sleeping, rocking about a baby and stuff like that. Because some people was real life like, I don't know. Some people probably was like taking advantage of it to like survive. When it was freely given to you. That's what that is. Like, any form of assistance is given to you from the government. It's freely given to you. And they know that. That's why they have so many like programs that's free. Because that's their way of showing somewhere down the line that they're giving back. Okay, but they're not. Just point blank period, because they're still taking. Excuse me. Woo. Yeah. So I hope that made sense to y'all. Okay? Because you can't take this outdated way of thinking into the new earth. You have to be an inventor. Okay? You have to almost be like how it first started, when we had like the real inventors that created stuff. Okay, back in the day. Albert Einstein and all them people of that nature. You get what I'm saying? Like, oh my goodness. I'm not trying to overthink this, y'all. I'm just trying to get y'all to understand what I'm saying. Because that's what we are. We are inventors. We are creators. Like, God didn't put us down here to just be robots. And be stuck on the system or stuck in the system or something like that. Like, we all have the, like, free will to emancipate ourselves. And not by the system's way. Okay? Alright, I'm gonna keep going. What's this 5 of Pentacles? What's this 5 of Pentacles? I don't know, I just heard like Austin Powers in my head. He's like Alright, we got the King of Cups. What's this King of Cups got to say? Or who is this King of Cups? The 7 of Pentacles. Someone is emotionally invested in you. Like, you don't understand. It's your way of thinking.